everything was so good until one day, all my records, mixer, everything was stolen. You have to do it. Nobody's better than me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm no better than anyone. We're all equals. You can do it.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm doing it, of course everyone else can do it. There's no fucking secret. Look at me. I don't have any special fucking magic trick. No. You have to do it.
Yeah.
You have to believe in what you do it. But you have to really believe and do it. Go for it. Ready?
Yep.
Right. Hello, motherfuckers. I'm your father. I'm your puppy.
Feels like Darth Vader. May the 4th be with you.
Oh yeah, there it
There
is.
you go. Okay, so do you want to get on, crack on?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. I might look at this sometimes just to make sure everything's
Don't worry about
smooth.
it.
I'm not ignoring you.
Yeah.
So yeah, welcome back.
Do I have to?
You can just look at me,
Okay.
and then I'll do all this.
You're pretty handsome.
Thank you very much. Back to another Rave Room podcast at the Vault. This is a new venue in Vancouver, and you're doing their first opening party.
Yeah.
And I've got Hector, so thanks for coming on the show. I'm absolutely honoured to have you on. Really am, mate.
For having me.
So I know we briefly spoke about the people that we know and the old days. So yeah, basically, what started your music journey? Where did it all begin? Like, what was the influence to get you into electronic music?
It's like a little fairy tale, as in, not many people know about this, but I used to play like professional football in Mexico.
Was it Atlas?
Atlas.
I'll do my research, bro.
The best team. There's no other team in Mexico better than Atlas. I'm sorry, but
Well, I don't know, Liverpool maybe.
oh, okay. But yeah, it's just so crazy how it started. Because then one day this group of English people came to the training.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody brought them because they were studying Spanish in Mexico, like as an exchange.
Okay, yeah.
So they came. Atlas in that time, we're talking about 1999. 1999, Atlas was one of the best teams in the whole Mexico, because of the young. I trained for Atlas 15 years of my life.
Wow.
So Atlas really invests a lot of their
money and development
into their
younger players.
Yeah. So it was a really good journey, and when they came, our team was like fighting for the finals, and so that was a really one of the best times for me, and on football in life, and but these guys came. I met these English people, and I was very interested. Like, they came for like photographs, autographs, and there was like one girl that I really liked it, and they just looked like really, I'm sorry, but it's nothing against Americans, but they don't look any American at all.
Okay, yeah.
British people, it's
Stand
totally different.
Yeah, loud.
Overall, sorry, it is what it is. Mexicans were not the same as fucking
Spanish, yeah.
Spanish,
Yeah.
or So, and then I just kind of like asked him like, what are you guys doing here? I just tried to make conversation.
Mm-hmm.
My English was crap. I don't know anything about fucking English or speaking anything.
Mm-hmm.
And somehow we end up like, okay, you guys go to this bar, should we go and hang out? And we did. We just started hanging out. I started to like going out with this girl. But the most important thing is that they have a house where they all live together. For Mexicans like as me, cliche, I was still living with my mom. I'm playing in Atlas. I have like a fucking brand new car, everything. I'm playing in the team, but I still live with my mom. You know, it's like a Mexican cliche, and there's nothing wrong with that. And it started like a little fairy tale story, as in, you know, when I was spending time in their house, they were playing music, that's electronic music, and I was like, what is this? Like, what are you guys playing? And they were just playing CDs with like, you don't know what this is? It's like people like Letfield or compilations and DJs, and I did not know what the hell, what was that? Oh, you don't know what this is? It's like this mixed compilation from this DJ. I have no idea. The only things I knew from that time was on MTV that you can get
MTV Dance, wasn't it?
MTV Dance, David Morales, Needed You.
Oh, mate, what a tune.
You know, like things like that, or Beach Ball. What was it? Beach Ball or oh my god, sorry, I can't remember.
Because it was like Groove Armada, wasn't it?
Groove Armada, all these, but it was just like, you know, things that I don't know. They kind of like build my knowledge of electronic music. So that's how it started, and then we spent like 3 years together. They left Mexico. I had a horrible injury. And also there's a Mexican cliche, if you fuck your knee. Oh, I was gonna be this, but my knee fucked and I cannot do this anymore.
That sounds like most English people as well.
And I'm like, no, I wish it was like that, but it's not. But yeah, a big injury, that's it. That's how can end up your career. One of my best friends had a horrible car accident. He lost his leg. That's it happens, you know? But then, you know, they invite me to come to London. After they left, I had nothing else in Mexico to do, and I said, okay, let's go for 3 months. Let's try. But the Chemical Brothers video, Hey Boy, Hey Girl, it was filmed on Minister of Sound toilets, and I wanted to experience all that, you know.
I forgot about that, actually.
So I went there and I saw it, and it was just like, man, I love this. I want to do this. They took me to Fabric and see the DJs playing in Fabric, and it sounds also like very corny, like, oh yeah, one day I'm gonna be playing in the DJ booth. But it is, if you have a dream, and if you have like your set of mind, like, I want to do this, and I did. I wanted to play in fucking Fabric DJ booth. Somehow the universe, or whatever you want to call it, I did it. So that's how like really started the whole me introduction to electronic music through these guys and everything. And I went to London. I started working as a waitress and like saving money to buy records. Funny story, if you want to get it here, is that in the dance floor, I met this girl, and it's like, oh, hey, how you doing? Oh, I'm from Mexico. Where are you from? I'm from Mexico too. Oh, really? Oh, let me introduce you to my boyfriend. He's also a DJ. That was Jamie Jones. That's how like funny things, you know, like I'm so happy of my career, of my life, of how everything developed. And Jamie Jones had this Mexican girlfriend. We clicked, and then me and Jamie used to go like in a record shop, like hunting, and yeah, we became really close. We went to Ibiza.
Perfect.
We started like playing in Ibiza. Everything was so good until one day, all my records, mixer, everything was stolen.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Fucking hell.
that's stolen. But then
That sucks, yeah.
I hate to like say like, oh, things happen for a reason,
Yeah.
but it actually did.
Yeah.
I lost all my records. It was the time with like Buka Shade, Mandy. They were like, the big upcoming things in the electronic music scene. And that was the story in Ibiza. Like, oh, this guy Hector, he used to put posters for this party. All his records were stolen. Every single record label, from Poker Flat, from Get Physical, Cocoon, they wanted to meet me to give me the back catalog of their.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Fucking, because I want to step back a little bit in the sense of when you met Jamie Jones in the nightclub, stuff like that, and you went to Ibiza, you said you wanted to play Fabric, and you're like, one day I'm going to be playing in Fabric. Did you ever think about that when you was going to go to Ibiza? Like, one day I want to go to Ibiza, and then you actually randomly met Jamie Jones's partner. How was that experience to go to that? Right?
It was all the way around. We first met.
Yeah.
The stolen records happened, and then after, me and Jamie became someone, because you know what? We were in the right time at the right place.
Yeah.
Me and Jamie used to play in Ibiza for the after parties. We were nobody. We were just these young kids playing cool music.
Yeah, yeah.
And we became someone. So that was the whole thing of like, afterwards my records were stolen, but we used to buy the records in Phonica Records.
Yeah.
And that's how it started. Like, oh well, all your records got stolen. The story went out in Ibiza, and then that's like how I met a lot of.
Yeah, because also when you got from what I read about you, is that you went to Phonica Records to work there. And that's kind of how some of your journey also started through that.
But that's after all my records were stolen, because everyone in Ibiza seriously made like a GoFundMe or all this to just get money, and like I said, all the labels to give me the records back catalog to recover like what I had.
For sure, yeah.
And then Simon Rake from Phonica heard about the story, and that's how once the summer finished, went back to London, and he said like, oh well, I can offer you like a part-time job in Phonica Records.
Yeah,
that's kind of like, that's the dream job.
Yeah, man. It's a good record shop as well.
It was, I mean, still today is the best record shop.
Yeah, man. Yeah. It's fantastic.
So like, yeah, and I will always say, I will always be proud of saying that thanks to Phonica Records, thanks to Simon Rake, my career is what it is right now.
Yeah.
You know, my Phonica years shaped me into to learn everything.
Yeah.
How to treat customers, how to appreciate the music that was coming in, how to know about distribution companies, independent labels,
knowing
everything.
The music industry, like yeah.
Phonica was the,
and it also shows that the scene of the music back then, and the whole rave scene back then, helping you like get the back catalogue of music that was stolen, the whole community like that, just shows like how good it is, you know, like to support you know, when things go wrong like that.
Yeah,
And
that was, you know, that's very important what you mentioned there.
And I think that's a big, you know, it's a really
when
good
the
thing.
community and I mean, look, Book of Shade, Mandy, Sven Bad, all of this, Steve Buck. Why did they care about like helping a guy that he just lost all his records?
Yeah.
But back then it was a community that really care about people. They appreciated, you know, it's people like me that I spend money, time buying records for their label, and they appreciate it and they help it.
Mm-hmm.
These days it's different, you know.
Yeah, it's the same for me. You doing this show for me, you know. I mean, this podcast, I started it a couple of years ago, and the fact that you're sitting with me today to, you know, give me the time, you know, is a massive thing, you know, and I appreciate that.
No, but it's I would like to like say that I'm doing this is because I did wanted to do it.
Yeah.
And I know exactly what you're doing.
Yeah, yeah.
And the most important thing is support our industry.
Exactly, yeah. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like if you don't support the industry, I'm not an asshole. I'm not like a fucking superstar DJ.
Mm-hmm.
I don't earn millions. But I do believe what I do. And I believe on what I learn.
Yeah, yeah.
How to start from zero to become someone.
Yeah, yeah.
And when you do this and you share to people and they understand what your journey is,
Mm-hmm.
and help people like you, that somehow this is gonna help me. We help each other.
Exactly. And people watching this as well.
Yeah.
Is going to give them, because a lot of people that I find that I've met and spoke to over the years, you know, including myself, like you make music but you don't release it because you haven't got the confidence. But your story of where, you know, you came to London and, you know, you met people on dance floor, you went raving, that kind of experience could help someone else build that confidence to do that, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I always try to share. This is like, if I can do it, fucking Mexican kid that left, but I don't want to also be like, oh, look at this guy. No. If you want something and if you really want to become someone, you have to do it. The work is nobody's gonna give you anything for free.
No.
Nobody's gonna give you anything for free doing this podcast.
No.
You have to really put the work for it.
Mm-hmm.
We both have families. We both have
I know
kids.
That feeling.
You know?
Yeah, I know. Don't get much time.
But we do what we love.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the important thing, that so many people don't understand how much work we put into this, but we still have responsibilities and things.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's for the love of music, for the love of what we do.
For sure.
I wish we can share with this and people understand that. Also, people that are listening to this and they're watching this, they know that what we're doing, they can be doing as well.
Exactly.
You know?
Yep.
This is a community. This is not like a fucking Illuminati shit that we are. No. We're doing this for the love of music, the love of what we do. And that's the most important people to share to the new generations.
Yeah.
Me and you are in another generation.
Actually, I'm still at 21. What are you on about?
I'm 19.
So I'm gonna go. Obviously, you did the Ibiza thing. You got your records back. You know, and going from that, how did it grow from there? Oh, do you want another drink? Yeah, you can crack on. Yeah.
I am one of the 5 a.m. club.
Oh, you are, yeah.
You know what that is? I will recommend to you right now, and for everyone who's watching this.
Yeah.
It's a book called 5 a.m. Club.
Yeah.
My fucking waking up hours is 5 a.m. and I wake up. My mind starts.
With no alarm clock.
No. But that's the time that I come without so many crazy ideas, so many things. BL Camp, Hard Pop, all the things that are coming out now is because I wake up early and my mind never stops. We have this a little recent conversation.
Yeah.
My mind never stops. And I love this, but also I hate that.
Yeah, yeah.
My mind never stops. I am a person that I always want more.
Yeah.
I'm not here just to
just to ride the wave. Just
I hate that.
Yeah.
I hate that shit.
You kind of get like stuck in your ways, didn't you? And for me, like with this, I was like, I want more and more and more, and I think it's a good trait to have as well. Like and that goes with, like you said earlier, if you work hard for things like DJing, producing music, putting yourself out there, going to raves, people. You're gonna earn that. That the things you want.
We can't be like stereotype of like, this DJ he knows Carl Cox, he knows Nick Fanciulli, so he gets everything for free. Nobody gave me anything fucking for free. Nobody.
Have you seen that picture of the iceberg? And it shows you the tip.
Yeah.
But underneath the water is
exactly
like all the hard work that everyone sees.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's also, I don't want to be condescending. I don't want to be like, but yeah, you have a lot of, it's not racism. It's like, the word will be, oh my God. It's just like, I had a lot of,
things stopping you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's understandable.
Yeah.
It's not because I was Mexican, not because of my color of skin, no anything. It's like you have to deal with this shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not English. But I have one of the best jobs that they don't have.
Mm-hmm.
But I have to prove that I'm the one that fucking deliver the shit that they cannot do.
Mm-hmm. Well, hard work, like I said, you put the hard work in, it reaps the benefits, right?
But it's because of like what you feel.
Yeah.
Like nobody gives you anything for free.
No. And what you've shown going from Mexico, taking an injury at Atlas, Mexico's best club in your eyes, and not as much Liverpool. Doing that and then going to what you did to London, is a really good story. And I don't know if many people know that much about that. So So moving on from that, then working at Phonica, you kind of got forward with the career of meeting like Anja Schneider and people like that. It gave you like sort of
exactly.
Yeah. So how did them relationships develop from that?
But imagine like now working in the record store, selling records for them, and then somehow you start producing music. You gave it to the DJs that come and you sell records, and that's how it started with Damien Lazarus, with Anja Schneider, also with Dice.
Mm-hmm.
So those are the things that were like shaping your career.
Mm-hmm.
Signing records, that's your dream. To sign records to bigger labels, to the labels that are like it at the moment. And that's how it started. That's how Anja Schneider, I love her. She gave me the opportunity. Damien also gave me the opportunity. And then Dice took me on Desolat. And then we travel all over the world and everything. I love Dice. I have much respect for him. And then after it's like we have to go separate ways. Mm-hmm. Because I have a dream and I want to do my own thing.
Which then goes on to Vasos Locos, right?
Exactly.
Which was 2015, if
2015, you're right.
Yes. you kind of went backwards, I guess, and then not backwards, but took a step back.
No, but that's exactly what you say. I took
like we spoke
5
earlier,
steps back.
Yeah.
And that dream and that experience of Vatos Locos was, I don't want to be the boss. I don't want to be the headliner. We're all equals.
Mm-hmm.
Because all the team that I have, all the crew, is because they're so fucking talented. And I don't want to be the one that's like, oh yeah, I have this boy. No, I wanted them to develop and show to the people what they have. That's what all about the showcases of Vatos Locos. These guys were like, who the fuck are these guys? At the end of the show, we're like, who the fuck are these guys?
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
It took me a lot. But that's how it took me, That's how you're humble and how your career can be on like on a long term.
Mm-hmm.
How you can survive on this because you believe on something. You believe on these people. You believe on this crowd. Otherwise, you'll be like, oh, who these guys? No, they don't sell tickets. Fuck this shit. But it's not. It's like these guys playing amazing music. This is the next thing. They're not ticket sellers. You want ticket sellers? Then go and book someone else. Don't book me.
Mm-hmm.
Don't book my Vatos Locos. Book someone else who's gonna sell your fucking tickets.
Mm-hmm.
You want good music? You want a good experience? Then I deliver what you want.
Yeah, I think it's wicked that obviously you built your career and then you created that platform for people with talent, you know, and giving that. So what was the whole concept to starting it then? Like, what made you, what come up with the idea to be like, I want to start VL and I you know.
Nothing that I wanted to be sharing this opportunity with people that I love.
Yeah.
That I know they're amazing producers, amazing friends,
Mm-hmm.
and that they deserve an opportunity that I never had before.
That's perfect, yeah.
So that's how I really wanted to share that with them. Share that with a lot of people. If they don't understand it, you have to fight for it.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end, it worked. Now, everything changed. They did what I had to offer to them. It was a platform for them to grow and do their own thing. Now they are like, they learn and they did what it has to be done. It's like, okay, we go separate ways.
Yeah.
Not because we're having problems on everything. It's just like, no, because I did it. Now I want you to experience what I had.
Yeah.
Everyone go, and the Vatos Locos change.
That's fucking wicked.
It's how I believe it. Could be wrong, could be good, but the most important thing is I fucking enjoy this.
Yeah, and that's what it's all about, right? Is
Yeah.
You know, you're doing it, you're enjoying it, you're helping people get that platform, and you know, work their way up, right? Because I find nowadays it is hard, you know, through the whole social media aspect of things, you know, trying to build a platform. So you know, it is more difficult these days, and you know,
Yeah.
the fact you built that VL was a really good sort
And it was organic.
yeah.
Nothing about like who's got more. No. It was organic. It was,
Yeah.
and I'm proud of it, and I'm happy, and it's just part of my journey. That's all.
You got an interesting story, mate, for sure. Yeah, especially like I say,
That's
going
what
from
I said
Atlas.
to you.
Yeah.
I can write here like a biography, and
Yeah.
we'll spend here like probably 10 hours talking.
Hell yeah. So I mean, I know, like, you know, we briefly spoke about it. We were very fortunate in Kent to get you to play for Nick at the social at Source Bar, and you know, and you've played like some amazing places. Like you've done Awakenings, right? You've done the Social, Sunwave, which was -6 degrees.
Yeah. First DJ to play in Tomorrowland. First DJ to play in Awakenings. First is to play in Mexican.
Yeah.
First Mexican DJ to play in Time Warp. You name it. I play every single festival that I had to play. I'm proud of it, and
How do you find what was like the going from like the small vibe, you know, like at Source Bar, right, that club culture kind of thing? How did it feel playing your first big festival? You know, like, you know, you got thousands of people out there, but how did you deal like with the nerves, or how was you like it with that? You know, I'm always intrigued to know like how people.
You know,
deal
my
with that.
trick is before
Yeah.
I have to drink like 2 shots of tequila,
Yeah.
and I feel like I'm gonna puke. That's how I nervous get to play in these places.
Yeah.
But it's more that you care, and you don't have the opportunity to play for all of this amount of people. the same as you play in a small club, but you have to deliver. If you're there, it's for a reason, and you have to show up while you're there. You have to show that you are fucking worth it, and you are doing your thing, what you believe, and you have to do it. That's how I play in all of these festivals, and I've been back every single year, or ultra resistance everywhere, because I believe and I do it. That's it.
Yeah. No, again, that's good for people that haven't got that confidence to.
You have to.
Yeah.
Your confidence is you.
Exactly.
You have to do it. Nobody is better than me. I'm not better than anyone. We're all equals. You can do it. If I'm doing it, of course everyone else can do it. There's no fucking secret. Look at me. I don't have any special fucking magic trick. No. You have to do it. You have to believe in what you do it. But you have to really believe and do it. Go for it. What you have to lose? Nothing. What you have to gain? A lot.
Exactly, yeah. How was it going from making your first track and sending that out? You know, like that experience of like, you know, I've made some tracks. I want to send them out to labels. How was that experience doing that?
You don't believe in yourself.
Which is,
you send the track and you're like, oh, they're not gonna like it. They're gonna, oh yeah, we signed this track. What? That's the problem, because you send your first track and you don't believe in yourself. But once it's like amazing and they sign it, that's when it gets you the confidence.
Yeah.
And then it's like, I can do this shit. That's how you really you gain, like, for all the people, I send my track to this and this. No, you have to do it. You, like I said, you don't have anything to lose. It's more to gain than, oh, they're not gonna listen to my track. And being analytic of your tracks, or being like really conscious of what you're doing, is, if you do that, then forget about it. Just go for it. That's it.
Just go for it. And and that's true, because, you know, they say that, you know, I've read books about it and stuff like that, about the self-confidence thing with music, and, you know, you are your own barriers to, you know, to where you want to be, right? And for people watching who are getting into like electronic music or producing, just know that, you know, push past them barriers, send your music, and
you have to.
You just got to do
Otherwise, I'll be sitting here and sending music to nobody.
Yeah.
And just producing amazing bombs, but nobody will listen to them, because I don't have the confidence to send it to labels. That's gonna be something bigger. That's it.
That's wicked, man. And how is it? You know, like getting the experience from all these people that you've worked with, like in the music industry, and then obviously bringing that sort of vibe into Mexico, because you've obviously mentioned you've got a club that you've bought in Mexico. So obviously bringing all your knowledge and experience, how is that putting it into like your own club?
It is more than, I worked for so many people for so many years, and now is the time that you ask for the favor that I helped so many people in the past. Now I need their favor.
Yeah.
And a new experience to, it's like me owning a club, which is now, like I told you before, it's been nominated as one of like best clubs in North America. I'm like, what? This experience that, like, how can I share this with the people that are helping me as a DJ, as in everything? But it's what you build all these years. That's how people will help you. That's what people appreciate what you're doing. And you're doing this for the love of music. I don't give a shit about the money. ticket sales, everything. I don't fuck that shit. I'm sorry, but it's not. I don't give a shit about that.
Yeah.
It's what I do is for the music. If I was doing it for the money, I wouldn't be doing this shit.
Yeah.
That's the most important thing.
Yeah, and I think that's the main, if you're in it for, like you say, the passion behind it. That's how you're going to produce the best music, play your best sets. Like someone said to me, I think it was Rob actually. He said to me, if you're not nervous before your set, then you don't really, you're not passionate about it. Yeah,
I'm nervous. I need to shut off tequila. Yeah. And then I feel like I'm gonna puke. I still have this until this day, so that's what it is.
Yeah, that's wicked. And you got your set tonight here at the Vault as well.
I'm ready.
You're looking forward to it.
So, are you ready to listen to it?
Of course I am. Like I said to you, I've been following your music since 2010 or 2011.
When I was young.
Even when even signed when was it Circle you signed to as well? Circle. Yeah. Oh, wow. Many labels ago.
Yeah.
And so what's the future plans with yourself, VL, the club in Mexico?
Everything is evolution. I have new labels, new artists, new projects to come, and I want to leave this as a surprise for people to experience. I cannot drop everything here.
So that's all we're gonna know.
That's it. That's all you get, man.
That's all you're getting, guys. Don't worry. And I appreciate you coming on. Really do. I hope you've enjoyed the chat. I don't want to keep you for too long. I know you're a busy man, and I hope you. You're a little bit got a little bit of a bad throat, but the tequila's going to sort you right out.
Well, I'm okay. All good.
Yeah. So I quickly want to go back. Actually, just to quickly talk about. So, what was your favourite club that you've actually ever played at?
Oh, you cannot ask that shit.
I got it, man. I got it.
No, that's unfair.
Oh
no.
Okay.
I have so
many.
It's
got to be Source Bar. Come on. It's got to be when you and Nick
played. Don't make that question. I hate those three questions.
Sorry. It was for me anyway. When you came to Kent and played,
I'll tell you off camera.
No, when you came to Source Bar and played in Kent, that was
that was special.
Yeah, with Nick and
those are special clubs, a special time. But yeah,
good guys as well, man.
I love Nick. I love Mark. I love his mom and dad. Nick, if you listen to this, I love you.
Again, thanks very much for coming on, Hector. Appreciate you coming on, mate.
Alright, so thank you for this interview, and I love this. No, like protocol robot interviews.
Nah, it's just
thank
a
you very
casual
much,
chat, man.
And please.
Yeah. What do you think of the setup anyway?
It's amazing.
Yeah? It's not bad for a dad with a full-time job.
He's just trying to get a lot of compliments, but it's amazing.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. I like to ask people's opinions. I like constructive criticism as well.
It's amazing.
No, I appreciate it. Yeah.
I hope you guys enjoy it, and I hope you take something that is real. And I love this kind of interviews that is not like fucking protocol robot shit that you have to deliver. No, I love this, and that's me. I swear I talk bullshit, but it doesn't matter.
No.
It's the real thing. You don't want me to lie to you. Life is good, DJ is amazing. Fuck that shit.
No, it takes hard work and dedication.
Yes, you have to do it.
Us, mate. So appreciate your time again, mate. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Thanks very much, man.
Peace.